Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. In this video, we want to talk about only the shorter time frame. In yesterday's video, I think I extensively covered the longer time frame. So this is just, in addition, just a short term. No support areas are broken, so both counts are still to be considered on the micro level. Typically, however, when we have two wave counts and there is one with a lower support area, I would always mentally prepare for the one with the lower support area, because you don't want to, trade for the one with the upper support area and then it breaks and then you stop out and then it just touches the lower one and it suddenly goes. Especially in a situation where we cannot really distinguish between the two. So we just need to give them a bit of space, these coins, right? I mean, we're currently clearly in some kind of a correction. The market reacted to the next fib level at $206. I think on the larger time frame, 208 was also a larger resistance area, or level, structural resistance level. And we now see a pullback. That is not bearish, that is just a pullback into support zones. I want to share with you that we are in an uptrend still. Okay, so we're still printing higher highs and higher lows, especially from the January low. No change there. Actually, momentum increased recently and nothing unusual happened. I mean, it just dipped into the support area. The nature of the dip now will tell us if it's the white count or the yellow one, and then we can plan ahead. Obviously, below $131, below the lower support area, I would have to reinterpret the chart and basically cannot defend anymore the idea that we might be here in this scenario. It would then become much less clear. For now, it's been working out nicely. I think over recent weeks, we had some nice trend reversal areas there on the Solana chart, but also Solana is obviously affected by Bitcoin sell-off. It's just a sector-wide correction. Okay, so that I think it's worth knowing about that. And until this sector-wide correction is finished, downside pressure remains high. And obviously, we're tracking here the charts on a daily basis. And I try to give you as soon as possible the heads up when this sector-wide correction is complete. So at the moment, it's not yet. But there are still coins that can decouple from the wider sector, and Solana has done a really good job. I think it just maintained very high, made actually a new high yesterday, not a new all-time high, but a new high. And so what are the scenarios? So in the yellow count, which is my preference, because I don't, the white count is uber bullish, so I prefer the yellow one, which is here wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 could be done, then wave 4 pullback and wave 5. Now that wave 4 pullback doesn't need to go down to 131, but it should sort of stay within the lower support area between 131 and basically $175. We're already below that level. So the next support is at 157 and then, well, actually 170, 157, 143, and then 131. This would be the idea of a diagonal pattern that's unfolding. Remember what we talked about. We have this as a wave 1. Wave 2, and then the wave 3 is a WXY structure, and the Y wave is an ABC, and that could be complete. Okay, so therefore it's complete, or technically, yeah. I mean, in the yellow count, this C wave is now complete because we broke below the previous low. So I have to assume that this could now be the real wave 4, probably in an ABC structure. And the support levels are clear. Below 131, I cannot really defend that idea anymore. Then the wave 4, even though not invalidated, would go lower than ideal, and we would need to look for alternative scenarios. And that would mean trading on the long side will get increasingly risky, because then we don't have anything clear. At the moment, it is very funky, the structure to the upside. It's still somewhat, we can recognize structures that we can use to add support zones, right? Now, in the white count, that's much more aggressively bullish. And here we have a wave 1, a wave 2. The wave 3 would still be unfolding in a very, in quite an aggressive, impulsive count. And we would be in this smaller degree fourth wave of circle 3, then get circle 4, circle 5 of a larger third, and so on, and would then climb higher. But in this scenario, the price should not drop below 170, 170. And it's already quite a low or deep wave 4 in the white count. So I would argue there's a good chance we break that lower support there, especially if, Bitcoin continues to correct. Probably Solana will remain affected, but it would be good because that would clarify the chart. I could then take off the white count and we would have some clarity. So always waiting for the chart to clarify things and that would be a break below 170, would suggest that, yeah, it can't be the white count. It's probably yellow, which then again is likely unfolding as a ABC structure. So A wave, B wave, C wave in the yellow scenario. So that's my update at the moment about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.